Welcome to ECNTRADE Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration. Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you for joining me. Well, it has been a relatively quiet session in Friday after two attempts to that upside clearly rejected 67.35 and put the technicals on a slightly downward path with the RSI buckled, looks towards the region of the lower side of 65.90 as an objective, which is around 80 points away. Reassess from there because it looks like we're still locked in this 65.90 to 67.35 range. Having taken the challenge to the top side, the market is somewhat slightly dented. That, but in terms is a bearish case maybe unfolding and therefore looking back towards the bottom side of the range around 107. Reassess from there as the market is a little bit mixed after its 6-day upward trek, but profit taking is emerging, so no doubt keep an eye on the dollar as it did slightly bounce overnight, and if we can see a further regain then this will put a bit more pressure on the euro to the downside. The dollar yen, well, the market's still weak and looking towards this 129.80 area. I feel that a break there would give further scope down towards the region of 127 to 128 as a potential target. And clearly from the current pattern that we're holding here is bearish and therefore could see further risk. So keep an eye on that level of 129.80. Sterling, very whipsawed after the Bank of England, as widely expected, raised rates by 25 basis points. Now, the market looks a little bit softer into the European session, but we've still got a mixed round of technicals here, so no doubt we'll be a little bit whipsawed, and no doubt the market may find the dips to be brief, and therefore take a challenge to the upside. So it's a little bit more bullish in terms of the euro. Gold, still not backing away from that 2000 mark, but divergence is there, and I feel there will be a snap soon back to the downside, and looking back towards the region around 1968. Wrapping up with oil, well, the market was a little bit apprehensive in taking the challenge to the top side and rejects that 72 region, but the technicals are still holding in, so I feel there could be another upside test and reassess from there. Well, that's a wrap for the week. Thank you very much for joining me. And as always, look out for the intraday report. And I hope you enjoy the great start to the new weekend.